Yo, what is going on, my subscribers? Today we are going to be doing a new video, and we will be counting down the top 5 best and worst of a couple of things. I've got the guns here, the traits here, the star cards. I guess I'll see how long this video gets to see how many we go through. So I will not waste any time. Let's get into the guns. So the number 5 worst gun I have is the Briar pistol. So we'll go from like the worst gun will be number 1. So the number 5 I have the Briar pistol, and then these are top 5 worst guns. Number 4 I have the T21 and the T21B, and don't just click off the video yet. These are all pretty much just based on how you play, and you can be good, for example, with the T21B, and like for example number 3 I have the DLT-19X, which you can be good with that sniper. It just takes a little bit more skill to do it. And number 2 is the A180 Gunz pistol, because it gets rid of your jump pack and your back to bomb and all that, and your pulse cannon or whatever. And then number 1 is the X-Night sniper, because that thing is poop. The rate of fire is poop. The damage is poop. The X-Night sniper is poop. Lando is poop. Everything about that gun, except for the sight. The sight looks cool, so I'll give it that. For the top 5 guns, the number 5 I have the CA87, the shotgun, and then I think this might be the list that makes the most sense, because at the number 4 I have the DL44, the DL1812, which are kind of similar. They're all just like semi-automatic blaster pistols that do decent damage. And the number 3 I have the SE14C and the DH17, that are both tied at 3. Again, blaster pistols, automatic blaster pistols. Well, the SE14C is kind of semi-automatic, but it gets the damage because it's a 5-round burst. And then number 2, I have the A280C and the E11. And don't just come here and say, oh, what the heck, how are you going to say the number 2 is 2 different guns? Because the A280C and the E11 are very similar. They're just assault rifles that do pretty decent damage, and you can pretty much take your pick based off how you play. And I go back and forth between the 2. That's why I put them at the same, because to me they are the same. I could pick up the same. I could pick up either gun and be fine with it. And then number 1 of course is the EE3 and the EE4. Certain situations the EE4 is better, but that is just those are both sweaty weapons. And then honorable mentions I have are the Relby boss gun, and then the bow rifle, and the TL50, the DT29, which is Krennic's gun, and the RT97C. So yeah, those are the ones I have. And then the DLT-19, not the X sniper, but just the DLT-19, I also had thrown in here. That would probably be number 6 on worst guns, because it's kind of like the RT97C, but I wanted to mention it. And then we're only like 3 minutes, so we'll go to traits. And the number 5 trait, again, we'll go from like the best trait will be number 1. So number 5 we have escape artist and survivalist, because again it's all based on your game style. So it's just those 2 take the most skill to use. The only one that got left off this list for the traits are sharpshooter, because you actually have to have skill to use that. And number 4 I have the bounty hunter trait. And then number 3 scout, which takes you off the map. Number 2 would be berserker, which increases your gun power. And number 1 is freaking sweaty bodyguard. So I'm not even going to talk about bodyguard. Let's flip to the back here. Star cards. Again, number 1 will be the best. Number 5 we have cooling cell, and focus fire was one that got left off. I could have done focus fire over cooling cell, but I decided to do cooling cell at 5. Number 4 is that sweated disruption. Disruption is disgusting. It's like the little lightning bolt emblem. And then number 3 is scan pulse, and then just lets you see where people are. I get to a point where I don't even use scan pulse anymore, because it's kind of unfair to just know someone's going to run around the corner. How do you not shoot first? So number 2 is explosive shot, and that pretty much explains itself. It makes your gun explosive and will melt heroes. And number 1 is adrenaline sim and personal shield. I had tied for number 1. I guess we'll just go ahead and finish it. I only have one left now. It's like the top equipment or whatever. So let's see. At the number 5, again, these are going to be a lot of mixes. I put like the pulse cannon and the cycler rifle and the bowcaster. Probably not the homing shot and the scout pistol, but if you're really good with those, maybe. But pulse cannon, cycler rifle, bowcaster, really. And then number 4, I put all types of nades that are in the game, with like the just normal grenades, explosives, and then the Dioxis grenade, and sonic imploder, and the sonic imploder, and the laser trip mine. There we go, the laser trip mine and the shock grenade. And they have barrage too, so there's just all types of nades. Number 3 is the scatter gun, which is just freaking disgusting. Number 2 is, I kind of put the medical droid along with the back-to-bomb, but the medical droid's nowhere as OP as the back-to-bomb. And of course, number 1 is the jump pack, which is some honorable mentions for the traits were just like scout binoculars and the smoke grenade and ion weapons that just all got left off the list, but they serve their purpose in the game. But let me know what you guys think about all these lists. We just did what, like top 5 equipment, top 5 star cards, top 5 guns, and top 5 traits with some mentions. So definitely comment below what you guys think. Go ahead and hit that like button if you guys enjoyed, comment and subscribe, and may Pancake Face protect you.